Hello. It's just me, Mandy. You know, doing my thing. I'm gonna move this light out of the way, potentially. There's a glare right there. Don't mind the glare. I need to put something there. Oh, I just dropped my stamp. How about that? It's like way in the way for me. That's okay. This little piece of paper, or it's not even paper, it's a napkin, Mandy. Needs to be there anyway. And I dropped my stamp. So far, this is the stamps, the leaves that I bought from Joann's the other day. This is the set. I'm only using the big leaf right here. And the only problem so far, I mean, obviously it's stamping great by itself. So just don't try to stamp everything at once and you'll be all right. It is discoloring the stuff, and the ink I'm using is the Hampton Arts dye based. So I'm not going to complain, plus it's a stamp, you know what I mean? Like, even though it might be discolored, it's not going to be ruined. So anyway, I was working on the card because I told you guys I was going to show you what I wanted to do with these when I picked them up. I've got ink everywhere, guys. I'm having a fit today. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to show you a leaf or two down here. I got most of them already stamped out. I just did an ombre, and I was trying to use these two. They were both pretty dry. This one, I actually have the re-inkers for both of them. I decided not to use it in the orange one because this orange one was working fine that I'm using, but I didn't have a yellow, so I used this yellow. And this actually came from a stamp set that I got a long time ago. It came like a kit of the month, so I can't even tell you whose stamp color this is, or ink color this is, or anything. But you could use any yellow you wanted to, any orange, any brown, or any red. Those are just the colors I decided to use for my leaves today. But if you have different colors you want to use, you could do this for like a spring theme and use just green and stuff. Those are just the colors I'm working with today. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing. And this yellow, since I re-inked it, is really, really wet. As you can see, very, very wet. But I do love the color. So we're going to go with a little bit of red, that yellow, and you're just going to put it on there wherever you would like it. I'm not going in any rhyme or reason. I just kind of sticking it on there. And lots of brown. And because the yellow is so pigmented, and I'm using the little blocks of ink, it goes on, as you can see, you can kind of see the lines. And if you stamp it out without, what's it called? Like, mushing it together, evening it out, it will make a harsh line. So I just kind of go over it with a spongy type paintbrush here, and I'm just kind of evening out the color so it's not so harsh, as you can see, and that makes more of a, you know, better looking. I don't know where I want to stick this one. I guess that's what we're going to do, just like here. Guess we're only going to do one. It makes it go more even color. And there you go. And I still didn't get that one great. You can still kind of see a square of brown, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm okay with it. It's just a... Uh-oh. I got my colors mixed up. This is brown. This is orange. This is red. So on top of that, I did stamp these out, and I have two of them there. By the way, keep some water next to you when doing this. I usually have a spray bottle. I don't know where my spray bottle went. I think my daughter must have got a hold of it, or my husband moved it when he was in here the other day using the Cricut. Or Cricut, or apparently I say it wrong. I say Cricut, but apparently it's just called a Cricut. But anyway, he was in here using it the other day, and he moved some stuff around, so I think he moved it on me. But just make sure you give them a good clean. As you can see, it is kind of yellow. More yellow because of this. Yellow one is the one that first started to stain it either way, it's not ruined just because it's a different color. It is still perfectly usable, and as long as it's clean, it's not going to transfer anything over. So I am going to grab the center lines for this, and I'm not too sure if I'm actually going to use them or not, but I am going to try it out on the leaves that I already have stamped and see if I like it at all. These little fake ones here. I do have a brown and I have my Memento black, so I'm going to try them and see if I even like it with the leaves in the middle, for the simple fact, what the heck is that? What is that? Just because I do like it how it is, without the vines going through it, but I am going to stamp it just to see if I do like it in a darker brown and a black. And I'm probably going to go ahead and say that the black is going to be too dark, but we'll see. We're just going to line it up. This is all upside down and weird. Okay, upside down is just not going to work. This one's faded because it was when I first put the ink in the pad. But once again, I'm just using the color on color to see if it's going to look okay or see if I'm going to like it. See, that black is definitely a little too rich for what I want. So we're just going to try it with brown now and see. And I have that brown. Oh, it's over here. I have this brown, but I kind of would like a gray brown. I have a gray here. I don't have too many inks, as you can tell. I do have these two, and these, once again, came from, you know, stamp of the month type thing. We'll just try one of those. Because I don't see anything else in my little stash here that I like, unless we wanted to do purple. However, some purple in those leaves would have been really pretty. But let's just go ahead and stamp this gray one first. This is definitely very, very light. This might be too light. Like so light that it might not even go over a leaf. I'm just gonna stamp it just there just to see. Yeah, see, that's really, really, really a little too light. And I feel like these are too creamy probably. As you can see, it's already looking very creamy. Sorry guys. Hey ladies, sorry about that. My phone died. Well, it didn't die. I got to the charger in time, but now that it's hooked up, it's going to be a little bit different of an angle. I'm probably going to hit the cord 1.5 million times. So I think I'm going to go with this one. It is a little bit darker. I know you can actually see like 2 stamps there, but it is a little bit darker and I kind of like it. So we're going to go with it, and it is creamy. As you can see, oh my goodness. This video might suck, guys. It is creamy, so I'm going to assume it's a pigment, and it's definitely going to stain. Pigment usually does stain, but we're just going to lightly tap it, and you're just going to line it up with the leaves. Sorry, I'm in a weird position now. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just kind of guess. See, I do like that. That looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp the rest of them. I'll show you guys one more time. And maybe make it look a little better than I did the first time. It's okay, trial and error, right? Trial and error. So you're just gonna guesstimate where it should be. Just plop it down. It's a leaf. Have you ever seen a perfect leaf? So that's what it's looking like, and I definitely like that. It looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm all done stamping. This is what it looks like. All done, and look how, I just absolutely love how it does look with the little branches in there, the little vines. I think it looks good. I think it looks like a real leaf, you know, as real as stamping gets. But I do like how it turned out. So Once again, I did use these Hampton Arts, a couple of them. I think I picked these up at Walmart for maybe $5 for a whole bunch of them. They came in like a pack. But the one that I used for the vines and stuff, I can't tell you. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it's like I can't. I don't even remember what the company is called, but if anybody knows, I can show you some of the stamps. This was one of the stamps, and each stamp came with like the construction paper, you know, a stamp kit of the month, and it came with stamps and the inks and the paper to like make your own cards and stuff. This is just a few of them. I honestly can't remember who did it. This has been a long time ago. Obviously, look, this one's like yellow now. That's how old it is. This one's kind of yellow too, compared to the ones that are like still clear and clean. I don't remember who they are. If I remember, I'll leave a link below. Like I said, oh, wait, whoa, look. I forgot I kept these. Creative Stamping, that's who it is. I forgot I kept the papers to each one. Look, there's the snowman one I just showed you. And it came with like you can make your own coasters and stuff. Each one had like its own little thing to do. Like this one was you made coasters. This one was for like the father. This one was ornaments that you can make, and I still have those. I've never made the ornaments though. This one showed you how to make boxes. This is another one. So this is what it was from. Creative Stamping. Now it should tell me in here which colors they sent. Yes, it shows me down here what it came with. And the one I used was brown, so it's probably maybe this. Nope, not that one. Or that one. Or that one. But it came from, oh, maybe it's this one. Creative Stamping, supplies you'll need. Well, it didn't tell me the color they sent. Oh, that's definitely the color I used. Oh, it doesn't tell me. I will look more into it, and if I can find out the color I used for the vines, I'll let you know. But Creative Stamping is what I did, the kit of the month. Yeah. That's where it came from. Haha. Okay, so that's what we did. I don't know how much farther I'm going to go. I just want to show you guys that. I did a background die, a background pattern. So you can make your own pattern for fall, and you could have done this with any of them. You could have put some foxes in there. You could have put other leaves in there. You could use these other leaves that we had, maybe made these one a little bit more greener or something. Or you could just had 3 of them just floating all randomly. I like this big one, that's what I went with. So that was my little project. I might make a card out of that. I'm not too sure. I just wanted to show you guys a cute little unique way to do something. And I might finish this off as a card or something, and if I do, I'll let you know. I'll show you guys. But I am waiting on a few dies to come in. I wanted to make a really pretty fall card, and I think this makes a great background stamp. So Joann's, mine was 40% off, so $1.19 for the set of stamps, and you made a background, you know, for a card or, you know, anything you want to use it for. But just a cute way to use it, you know, maybe you don't have fall paper, you can make your own, you know, whatever. I just wanted to show you guys, like I said that like 1,000 times already. I just, you know, I told you guys I would show you, so I did. So here it is, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you guys have any questions or anything, let me know. Thanks for stopping at Mandy's place. Bye!